Hey, man. Let's go.
You gotta keep it going. You gotta keep it going. What you mean?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom.
Ah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, world. Welcome to Live with Candice and Kris.
Happy Tuesday and welcome, 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 welcome.
Yes.
Back off up in this thing again.
And it's a wonderful.
It's
a wonderful experience. It's wonderful to be popping up and popped up because God gave you another day. I keep trying to tell you this. You're not gonna bring me down, friend.
Damn, I ain't even saying nothing. I just said welcome to the show.
No,
It is a
you
wonderful
said
day.
it with such stress.
I'm happy to be here. It's a beautiful day. Joyful day that the Lord has made.
There you go.
There we go.
Come on, high five. That's what I'm talking about.
We got the spirit up in this thing, dog.
That's
Come
what
on.
I'm talking
There we
about.
go.
Give it to me.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
look good.
Likewise.
You had a good night.
I did. So I watched the movie for the first time last night, and you probably
Okay.
gonna be like, "How in the world have you never seen this movie?" I finally saw Ghost last night with Whoopi Goldberg. I know y'all saying the same thing. I've never seen that movie before.
Ooh.
Amazing. I'm mad that I went all these years without
That
seeing it.
is the show when they're on the potter's wheel, honey. Everybody wanted somebody just to have that date with.
Yeah.
That is so, what do you mean?
I just saw it. It came up in conversation. I was at a get together, and they were saying, "You've never seen the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg?" And I was like, "Nah." So I finally watched it last night, and I'm like, I can't believe I didn't see this when I was a kid.
Oh my goodness.
I feel deprived.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm insulted.
That's what they said at the get together. They
You
were.
probably shouldn't have said that out
They
loud.
felt like they should have took my black card. I was
You
like,
probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
my bad.
You
Sorry,
might've-
y'all. I'm
yeah,
late
you-
to the party, but I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Now, on that note, we're not going to be late to this party because we got a lot to talk about. So let's start with the breakdown. So Missouri Attorney General wants the book thrown at a 15-year-old teenager who was seen stomping on a girl on social media. The 15-year-old's name has not been identified. We do have the video, but before we play the video, I'd like to caution parents that may have kids in the room or anyone that is watching because it is very brutal. So this happened outside of a school, as we said, and it is extremely brutal. You can see that the young girl is punching and beating on the other little girl before slamming her head into the pavement several times. It left her critically damaged. So she is in critical care, and they're going to throw the books at this young girl. It's unimaginable that this is what's happening with our kids today. The girl that was actually on the floor, they're identifying her as just Kaylee. So prayers definitely go out to Kaylee because this was brutal, and I do feel she needs to be charged as an adult.
And you know, it made me think about something that a lot of people, especially in the black community, we don't really talk about. We always teach our family members how to fight. Like I remember being taught how to fight, but they don't ever talk about having restraint when you fight. You know, like once you've won the fight, just to stop. Like obviously this little girl kept it going. Like she already had her on the ground. She should have just let the fight end there, but she wanted to slam her head down. So that's something I think, if y'all gonna teach your kids how to fight, you gotta teach them how to have some restraint too. There's nothing wrong with defending yourself, because from what I saw, Kaylee, the girl who got her head slammed, it looked like she ran up on the other girl first and just lost the fight. So the other girl should have just stopped when she had her down. If you look at the video again, I hope we have the part.
I really don't even care who won, who started, who did what.
If
You're slamming somebody's head
Right.
on the pavement. You're not fighting anymore at that point. You want to do bodily, deadly image to this girl. She would have already passed out from the first blow.
Yeah.
From the first hit, from the first slam. And then they continued the fight over her. And you can hear people on the video, if you find it on social media, they're even saying, oh, even the kids jumped in to defend her.
Yeah.
So regardless or not, I just think that kids now, it's just brutal. It's not like when we were kids. It's not the same type of generation.
I mean, I saw some brutal fights growing up. I ain't gonna lie. I saw some crazy stuff growing up. But nothing like that, to where they just bashed her head into the concrete. Like I said,
and didn't stop.
Yeah,
she kept doing it.
I understand kids fight; it's kind of inevitable. But you got to teach or just teach the people around you to have restraint. Once you win the fight, just let it go. You're not trying to kill nobody.
How about walk away? Let's not teach restraint, but walk away. Like, not everything deserves a fight. If you're in a situation that you're defending yourself, then that's different.
Yeah.
That's totally different. But just to be fighting and fight, a lot of these kids fight nowadays just for social media.
Well,
Just for the like and the clicks, and we're talking about it. But unfortunately, we're talking about it in a way that you're probably going to do time. So it's unfortunate. So a missing 12-year-old boy has been found, and he was found inside an Ohio Target. So supposedly he is a runaway. No one knows how long he was inside the Target store. He went missing on Saturday night. They think he was in there for about 10 hours. He was found Sunday morning, just roaming the halls of Target. He was found, he was found 6 a.m. on Monday morning. So he could have been in there for a full 24 hours, but no one really knows. So apparently he was just having a good time.
Some don't add up. So the little boy apparently went missing Saturday. The parents didn't file a report for him missing until Sunday morning. I don't know too many parents that'll wait till the next morning to file a missing child report.
I'm awake.
Hey, you awake?
I'm awake. I
Candice.
got a break.
No, she's joking, y'all. She's not for real. No, but for real. So they filed a report Sunday morning. The little boy went missing Saturday night. And this is the other thing that threw me too. He's 12 years old. I know 3-year-old kids that know how to pick up a phone and FaceTime or pick up a phone. So at 12 years old, he could figure out how to call 911 or his parents' house and say, I'm locked up in this Target. Somebody.
Why is he gonna call 911? He didn't want to call 911. He having a good time.
That's what it really was.
I'm going through every aisle.
The little boy wasn't missing. That was the other, and I think the parents wanted a break too. They wanted a break from each other.
I ain't calling you.
I'm like, cause this don't make no sense to me.
Little essay bad enough? Boy, let me count this time where I legally gotta call him missing. You gotta break, mom and dad. He was inside Target.
They knew he was safe. He probably had a blast.
They probably drove up and saw him and be like, no, you
he good. You good.
You just stay right there where you are.
I wish I could have got locked up in a Target as a 12-year-old. I would have been playing video games the whole night.
Video games. I would have looked like the blimp. I would probably
ate all the snacks.
I'd have on every outfit you could find.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be bad. I'd have a whole tent made.
I would have kicked. That little boy probably had the time of his life in Target.
I mean, I would have found how to get out with some stuff, but that's a whole nother story.
Don't snitch on yourself.
Moving on. So a judge all the way in Texas is there. So let me just go back. There is a battle brewing between the Attorney General of Texas and a nonprofit called Annunciation House. It's a nonprofit organization that helps to take care, well, not really take care, but help asylum seekers for people that, want to find asylum in the country. So apparently the Attorney General filed an injunction in one day saying that they needed to turn over their paperwork. Because they asked for more time, the Attorney General then tried to revoke their nonprofit status, which a judge absolutely denied. That is unconstitutional. You cannot do that. That is not the way the law works. And I think it's a great nonprofit organization because there's a lot of people, a lot of detainees that have come into Texas. These people want to file for asylum, but they're afraid of deportation. So a lot of them never come out and actually say anything. So this organization helps them file the paperwork, shows them how to file the paperwork. So really, it's doing a great thing. But, Texas, we're talking about, it's a red state. There's the same state that's filing against immigrants being there and actually bust them to New York and every other state. And
it was BS from the beginning because they administered the subpoena to the Annunciation House, but they never even cited which laws were being broken for them to justify serving them the subpoena in the first place. So this goes back full circle to the whole thing we talked about last year. But like you said, busting the immigrants up to New York. Texas, this is political stuff. We're seeing it all over again.
It's political, but what makes it really bad, and you can see where the agenda is there in Texas, is the fact that anyone that is trying to help immigrants they're going to have a problem with, which is really kind of asinine. Because the immigrants are coming in, you don't want them there, but then you don't want them to have help. So what do you want? You want them to do it the illegal way? Because that's where you're pushing them. That's what's going to happen. You have an organization that wants to help the right way, and still it's a problem.
And I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do. People are going to come to this country, so we may as well work together to try to make it easier on everybody.
It's unfortunate, but this is really unfortunate. So there is a drug going around. So this is a synthetic drug, and it's not even new. It's been out there, but a number of high school students are getting their hands on it from drugstores, convenience stores, mom and dad. It's not so much you can do about it. And we're talking about the Delta 8 THC. It's a Delta 8 tetrahydrocannabinol. So this is a psychotic drug, but it does cause hysteria. Studies have not actually been able to say exactly what it does to affect teenagers, but the simple fact they can be hooked on it, just like they can be hooked on weed. A lot of kids are doing it, and you really can't do anything. In several states, though, it has been outlawed. So hopefully your state is one of them.
I'm surprised that everybody's acting surprised. I mean, high school kids have been getting high forever, and now it's a fake version of it at a gas station. I mean, but at least the good thing is nobody has died from it. So, I mean, parents, you just have to watch your kids. There's really nothing else you can say other than you have to watch your kids.
Yeah, you got to be careful because what's sad about it, it comes in candy form. So what you really want to watch is your little ones too. You want to see, are they getting things that you're not privy to? Because there really is no law. There's no age limit for it, like cigarettes or marijuana or weed. So you just got to be careful. And, you know, synthetic drugs do have lasting effects. Like they just probably haven't been able to, you know, research-wise actually identified how long run. But just watch, talk to your kids, talk to your kids. But I got kids. I'm talking to them too. But anyway, we got to take a short break. We got so much coming up. We got Mike Self coming back with What's Trending. Welcome, world.
Hey, man.
The Candice Show.
Let's go.
Come on, come on.
Hey.
The Candice Show. The Candice Show. The Candice Show.
Welcome back to the show. You are just in time for What's Trending. So after being found guilty on multiple charges and facing 45 years in prison, Bishop Whitehead says he is now innocent. Take a look at the clip.
You know, I stand on my innocence, right? I'm innocent of all charges. This was not about Bishop Whitehead, y'all. This was politically driven. Me and the mayor were close. He was a mentor of mine. And I was targeted. So, you know.
Now, Bishop Whitehead is the pastor of Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries. He's been found guilty of 5 counts, including wire fraud, attempted extortion, lying to the FBI, and related charges stemming from 3 separate crimes. So joining us for the discussion is celebrity baker and realtor Mike Self. Welcome back to the show for the conversation.
Thank you.
So, Bishop Whitehead. Yo, I would start off by saying it's pastors like him that make people not even want to go to church no more. And this is the same dude that was trying to convince his congregation last year to get him a Richard Mille for his, was it Richard Mille watch? For no reason. But I don't know. What do y'all think of this? Do y'all believe this dude? I think he's guilty.
I'm trying not to get canceled for anything.
You ain't gonna get canceled. This is a safe space, Mike. You will
But I
not
don't
get
know.
canceled.
I mean, I'm kind of with you. I don't really trust a lot of pastors now,
Yeah.
and I don't believe him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe him.
Yeah.
With everything that he had and the fact that he's sitting in his Rolls
Rolls Royce, yep.
It's like,
Yeah.
like no, like where's his PR team if he got one?
And I second guess any flashy pastor. Like, I mean, how you go preach to me the word of God
Yeah.
in a Gucci suit? Like, it goes against everything that's in the Bible. I'm waiting on this one while she's sipping this tea on the other side of the sit.
I feel like there's a type of, there's a type of humbleness. I feel like that's
Yeah.
It ain't showing.
Remain humble at all times. I'm humble.
Is that your pastor?
Nah, I still wear sandals. He's a white man with long blonde hair. No, you know what? Just give the man all your money. Just go ahead. He gonna save you. You going straight to Jesus. You going straight to the pearly gates. Cause God told him to wear the Gucci suit and the glasses. I mean, people are gullible. That's all I have to say is you're gullible. If you really think for 1 second that God said, stand in the line, turn around and give him $5,000, then y'all belong in the situation that you're in.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Because
When do you hold yourself accountable though? Like, do we really keep blaming the pastor?
you can't because the word says study to show thyself approved. That means you have to study for yourself. We are the church. Man has made church this building and put God in places that he doesn't belong in. This is the church's God. So this is what they got. They idolize this man.
Yeah.
They put
That's
this
exactly
Gucci
what it
suit
is.
on this man.
Yeah.
They put these glasses on
That's
this
exactly
man.
what it is.
So uno go get him out.
And I think the thing is with people like him, when a lot of people do end up joining church most of the time, it's because they're at a crucial point in their life. They're kind of vulnerable anyway. When somebody joins the church as an adult, they're usually going through something. And I think people like him can kind of sense that, and they prey on those type of people. Like one of his members, he took $90,000 of her life savings. He told he was going to renovate a home. Her name was Pauline Anderson. She was a nurse, took $90,000 of her life savings. So people just blindly trust these leaders of the church.
Because they're
you
not
gotta be
holding
smart.
themselves
Yeah.
accountable.
You got to be smarter
Yeah.
than that. You done went to nursing school. That's not easy.
But
You read all your nursing book. Why you ain't read the Bible books?
I mean, contracts. Contracts.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, common sense ain't common, as they say. But we gotta keep
I know
moving.
some people like that.
We gotta keep it moving, you guys. So a guy has gone viral after throwing an elaborate funeral for his dog. Take a look at this.
Oh, fix it for me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Because, Lord, I have a problem that only you can solve. So, Lord.
All right, so that was for his 16-year-old. The dog's name is Alton. And a lot of people on social media are saying it was too much to do for a dog, but I'm gonna say if you have never owned a dog, you don't understand. Cause that dog, boy, a dog, look, she getting choked up thinking about her puppy over there. You would do something like that.
Take me out, Lord. Take me to the pastor with the Gucci suit on. Because listen, I'm a dog mom.
Yeah.
I've turned into a white dog mom at that.
Why you say that?
Because he comes in my bed.
You let the dog sleep in the
Now
bed?
that is a Karen situation. Don't do that.
Nah,
Don't do
Karen,
that.
we ain't
But
with
I
you.
I'm gonna have to look at
You have a T-shirt, we don't do that. We ain't let the dog in the bed.
I love my Blue. I love my dog. Mr. I love my dog. I love my dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We have a relationship,
Yeah.
and that is my child. When I come through the door, Blue he's just there.
Yeah.
So I understand this. Let
Yeah.
the man mourn. It could be his child. That could be all that he has
No,
in the
absolutely.
world.
I'm not knocking it.
Absolutely, I'm with it. Would I spend it? No.
You wouldn't?
No, but what took me out was the music. It was the music, the praying in tongues in the
Yeah.
back. Like, I was just, that's
Has
ankle like
none
that.
of us
had
seen
to
all
look
the
past
dog. I mean, the
That
dog
funeral
we
was
don't
nicer
take
than
that
some
serious.
human funerals, I bet, too.
But he gotta go to Pet Cemetery, so they gotta make sure, that he's blessed.
So I wonder, did he have like some of the little doggy friends come? Did his dog have
They
friends?
do
You didn't
love
see the
his
dog in the
doggy
front?
Oh, it's another dog.
Taking pictures and holding
All
shirts.
homeboys came to the funeral too.
Yeah, they all woof woof.
So she walked in with the dog looking over like this.
Yeah. No, but you can tell from the video, you can see the guy crying. He obviously loved that
I'm not
dog.
even playing, because if something happened to Blue, y'all gonna have to take me
I'm
out.
not gonna lie. They would have had to take me out.
If
You
something
had
happened to your dog,
No, I'm talking about if I was at their funeral.
Why?
I'm not serious at real funerals. I know I couldn't.
you would have laughed at that man.
You
I
don't.
would
You
have
would
laughed
laugh.
at his pain.
You would laugh at my. That means you would laugh at me and my dog. Holy snap! Well, I don't think y'all are friends.
Candice.
Y'all wouldn't support me if my dog.
No,
I would
if
support
Blue
you.
died,
But why is you
I'm
laughing?
if Blue died, I would be at the
But
funeral.
why
I would be
y'all
what you
laughing?
call it, a
I'm there to
pallbearer.
support.
No,
I
I don't care. I love my dog.
I laugh at the wrong place.
I know
I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
Jamaican, and Jamaica, dog, I'm supposed to go outside the yard. But in America, you can take the dog in the house.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm used to him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, that's
No,
my baby.
friend, I'm there to support you, have the funeral you need to have. But girl, I'm going to chuckle.
No, because I love my dog.
Especially depending on what you're going to put on the dog.
I love my dog.
How you going to dress the dog?
It don't
Lace?
matter. I love my dog. I buy my dog clothes. I have the little toothbrush.
Get your
I
little
brush
lace
his
wig.
teeth.
You brush his teeth?
I brush his teeth. Yes,
What?
I do.
You really have turned into a white dog, boy.
I brush his teeth.
So he has
file
doggy
his
toothpaste?
nails. Yes, you've seen my husband filing his nails.
I've seen him. I've never seen you brush his
Yes,
teeth.
I brush his teeth. He has little clothes. I wash them. I wash him. Because if you're going to be in my bed, you got to be clean.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So.
He come inside, I wipe his little feet off. Yeah, I'm a white dog
Okay.
mom.
Well, if something ever happens to Blue, I'll be a pallbearer, the people that carry the casket.
Y'all are disgusting.
I'm serious. I was
Y'all are
being sincere.
disgusting.
I'm really gonna be there to support you, Candice.
I'm calling the AC. What's the name? The AC.
I'll be in the
What
kitchen
people
cooking
name?
standing like this.
I don't want no cupcakes in. Unless it's a doggy cupcake.
Give him some pup cups. They call them little pup cups.
Okay, that's
All
enough. Go ahead.
We're gonna move on. We don't want to get cussed out by Candice. All right, y'all. So in the latest ongoing saga with Wendy Williams, it now seems that her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, is now back in the headlines too, as he is seeking 2 years of back payment. That is correct, from his divorce settlement. He is also reportedly asking Wendy to sign documents related to her retirement plan. He says because he's gone 23 months without any income. I mean, and everybody's mad at Kevin. I say y'all mad at the wrong person. Be mad at Wendy.
Why?
Because
I'm sorry,
Wendy
wait, I missed that.
Wendy, y'all mad at the wrong. Everybody's mad at Kevin saying, "Oh, this is." Wendy didn't make him sign a prenup. This is what she agreed to. He's just going by what the morally wrong. Yes, legally wrong is not. He's going by the contract that they.
He's pathetic.
If it was that legal, he wouldn't be asking for it.
He's
He's
pathetic.
gonna-
You think so?
He's gonna get that back pay.
He's pathetic.
I don't think so.
Morally
He's not-
wrong.
I don't think
yes.
I don't think
She
he's
can
gonna
barely
get
touch
it.
her own money. So what make?
He's not getting it. That money is so tied up right now in the conservative. He is not getting. He don't need to get it.
No, I don't think he
And
needs to
why?
get it.
Why do you want to come after it now? Because you see how the vulnerable state that she's in. You saw the documentary. Like all of us watched it in complete horror because I was horrified.
I feel like he thinks she
Okay.
getting paid from the documentary, so he want more money.
Oh, somebody's getting
But
paid
my
from that
thing about
documentary.
it is
somebody getting the check.
he's
from that.
disgusting because he's a lot
always
of the
been.
cause of why she even started drinking. The cheating,
Oh,
all
yeah.
that she had to go. Wendy went through a lot, and people don't realize that. At the end of it, it's fun and it's games, and people are saying dumb stuff like it's karma. Regardless or not, you never wish another person's downfall. You don't.
Yeah.
He cheated on her and had a baby, but this goes to people, y'all gotta protect. If you got bread, you gotta protect that. You can't just go into a marriage. I mean, she probably didn't think they would ever end up
I
like that,
see-
but I'm sorry. This is a prime example of what happens when you don't cross those T's and dot those I's.
No,
Now he
this is
can come for the-
this is a prime example of you saw the red flags and you went ahead and got married.
Well, people got to realize that, and I say this all the time, a relationship is a business.
It
is.
is.
It
So you need
is.
to treat it like a business.
And he's
Put
treated
it on
like a
paper.
business. That's what
He treating it like something else, but I ain't gonna say
That's
that to
not
you.
a business.
he treated.
The thing, marriage is a transaction.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
But it's still based on love. It's still based on that principle. And if you're not going into it on that principle, then you don't need to enter it because anything can happen.
Right.
You can go into a marriage and the person dies the next day. Anything can happen. I know that I can't go into a marriage with a prenup. I can't do it.
A prenup?
I can't do it.
You say you can't?
I
You
can't.
cannot?
I can't.
If you had $20 million,
if
you would not go into a marriage with a prenup?
I can't. I can't because to me, I'm going in it with a way out.
Man,
I can't. I just can't. I'm one of those people. That's me. That's me personally.
and I commend you for having a heart like that.
That's me personally.
I think
don't
that's a
think I
beautiful
could
thing
do
that
it.
you got a heart like that, but I don't
you
trust
I don't
it.
think I
When
can
there's
do it.
$20 million on the line,
I don't think I can do
Because
it.
the thing,
you need to
it,
have
I don't think. I think. No, I can't do it.
but it's not about just
can't.
you know the money and everything. Like I don't know, it's a lot of things you're setting up
It's
more
a
than just the money and the
lot.
prenup.
It's a lot. How about the only prenup is you leave it what you came with. That's it.
I mean, that's essentially
That's
what
it.
it should have been with
But
her.
that's not what a prenup is. They go into dollar
The
amount.
amounts
No,
into- yeah.
you leave it what you came in with. We could sign that on our little birth certificate, our little marriage certificate.
Marriage certificate.
But on that note, we gotta take a break. No, we gotta get
We gotta
out
get
of
outta
here.
here.
Time is over, guys. We see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. He forgot.